Hello, my gorgeous friends, how are you? Today we're gonna talk about how it was my first week with braces. It was hurting me or it was very good. So stay with me and I will show you in this video. My name is Carmen, and if you land in this channel it's because you want to know all about the adult braces, because I have 41 years old and for the first time in my life I decided to put my braces off. But how it was my first week? It was tough? Yes, absolutely. The first day I remember that I went out from my orthodontist and he told me that this device that I have in my mouth will gonna hurt me a lot, so I need to be prepared. But on the other hand, when I went out from the orthodontist, the first thing I felt is it was nothing. Only the bit of discomfort because you have this hardware in your mouth and it's very strange, It looks strange because you have something in your mouth. You have the mouth full of something that is super strange. So it's everything in metal. On the other hand, I was jumping in the street, because I was so happy because of my adult braces that you cannot imagine. But how was the second day? The second day, it was the worst in my life. Because in that moment, I start to have a lot of sore because of the reduced space in my mouth. My tongue hit literally all the spikes, let's say spikes, that I have in the lower part of my mouth and in the upper part. Because of this fact and reduced space, I was literally so sore because I couldn't speak, I couldn't eat anything, and I literally starved myself. On the other hand, I remember that because I need to wear the rubber gum elastics. I don't know if you know them, because if you don't know and you need to go to the orthodontist to put your braces on, the rubber elastics are linking the upper teeth with lower teeth just to adjust the jaw. And I will show you where are put the rubber gums. It's like here. Okay. And because of the fact that I needed to link this rubber gum to the upper tooth with lower tooth, and I didn't have any tool to do it, I did it with my fingers and it was hurting. And on the other hand, one of the brackets went, one of the brackets fell down. In that moment, I called my doctor and I fixed an appointment, and she put the bracket on, and also she gave me the tip to understand how to put the wax on. The wax is something that will be your friend for a lot of time when you get braces, and you need to put it in the places where the bracket is hurting literally your mouth. In the third day, I remember that it was literally hurting me a lot. In the third day, I did also the first video in this channel, and I was speaking, but not so very good. I was speaking like a snake. If you want to go to see the video, it's here in this link. And it was very difficult to speak. Even to eat, I was eating only soup. I was eating only something that is super like smooth, fruit mixed and so on. Guys, what about your experience? So what about the information that you get before putting braces, and if you were prepared about this first week? Put a comment down below and I will reply to everybody. So let's continue. On the fourth day, I understood that more I speak, the more you speak, the better you do with your speaking, with your chatting, with everything. So if you have problem in the first day that you cannot speak absolutely and everything is hurting, in the fourth day the pain caused by the brackets and the tongue that needs to go up and down, and it has also spikes in the sides, went better. So go. What about the fifth day? I start to eat even meat chopped, obviously. So I start to chewing this meat, but it was very difficult because when you start to eat something, so let's say that you don't have any sore in your tongue, so you can eat. But eating is like chewing with the back teeth. So I advise you to eat only with the molars because there is more surface where you bite, so it's very good to do that. Also your orthodontist will gonna say the same thing. So I was chopping this meat and I was eating. It was a hamburger. And it was very good. The teeth are a bit sore, but you can manage to do it. And I think that is also very good to eat something more harder than only liquids, even if in first week of getting braces. Because the circulation in the gum the circulation of the blood in the gum needs to be always in place, no? Then in the other days everything went very well. Yesterday, today, everything is good. Let's say that the speech even now is not perfect, but obviously I'm gonna improve. Guys, if you like this video and you get the information that you want about this and my experience, I'm gonna post Wednesday and in Saturday 2 videos per week where I speak about my experience with braces and also my experience with beauty, because this journey will be to beautify myself, or let's say to return where I was before, because before I had a smile, a wider smile, no? Because when I smiling, there is a lot of space now because of the mandibular that is restrained. Restraint cause obviously the cause of this restraint, reduced space, is the extraction of the teeth that I did in Italy. So stay with me, subscribe to the channel, and see you in Saturday. Ciao guys, see you.